Hello, Watchdogs. Roger Welch here. Tuesday, March the 4th. Just a quick video to talk about a couple things. Hope all are doing well today. I'll get right to it. I want to let you know that I don't know if you're feeling this way or not, but I'm becoming more and more flabbergasted at the responses, or actually lack of responses, that I'm getting, and I see from both the city leadership and the CHISD leadership. As I mentioned, as I've reported to you before, I did have a meeting with Dr. Denise Roach Davis some time ago, and that meeting went very well, and I was very encouraged by her words. And I still am supportive of what she's doing in terms of trying to broaden the CHISD's planning processes, has initiated some community planning sessions, the first one back on February the 20th, and I believe the next one is on March the 20th, which I will participate in, as I did in the February 20th session. But as I've said in my posts, and I think maybe I've referenced this in my videos, a plan is only as good as its execution. As a matter of fact, it's a completely worthless document that you might as well just sit on a shelf if it's not executed and executed well. And I've made it very plain in both my comments on my post, or in my post and in my videos. And again, folks, believe me when I say this, it hurts my heart to say this, but the long and short of it is the district superintendent, who's over all of this and who is ultimately responsible for executing any plans and making the district accountable through its principles, has proven that he can't do the job. He cannot do the job. The data does not lie. I even posted again today a data reminder that less than 40% of all of the students in the district are functioning at their grade level. Think about that. Less than 40% of all of the students, all grade levels in the district, are operating or functioning at their grade level. That's failing by anybody's definition. It's completely failing by anybody's definition. And what's astounding to me, to be honest, is I haven't seen any signal at all from the Board of Trustees, including Dr. Denise Roach Davis, that they're going to deal with this obvious elephant in the room. A plan is going to be worthless unless we have somebody that has the skills to execute it. And our superintendent has proven that he does not have the skills. As a matter of fact, over the last 5 years under his tenure, the performance has worsened. It's declined. It's degraded. What else needs to be said? You're going to take a failing executive and spend all of this time on coming up with, hopefully, a good district improvement plan, and then you hand it to somebody who doesn't know how to execute it. Does that make any sense? Not to me, it doesn't. So it's confounding. It's astonishing. It's flabbergasting why there seems to be such dead silence and such distraction from an obvious issue that's not going to go away. The same man that stood up in the state of the district and gave a speech completely focused on fine arts and mention of the sports team, but zero academic achievements for the district. How long are folks going to be willing to put up with that? Doesn't the board of directors know, or the board of trustees know, that we in the watchdog group, and we're nothing more than a representative sample of what I believe is the silent majority in this city. The city sees it. They know. The schools are like a cancer on this city. They don't want it. They want it gone. We just happen to be on the point of the spear pushing for change. So what's going to happen? If there's anybody in the CHISD leadership, including Dr. Denise Roach Davis, that sees this video, you got to know that we're not going anywhere. We're very supportive of a plan, but we're almost 100% convinced that that plan cannot be executed with the current player. It can't. Past history is the best indicator of the future. It just can't. It just can't. So I hate to mention this, honestly, but I have to. The ultimate recourse would be doing a full court press to get the Texas Education Agency to come in here and take over this district. As I've said many times, I don't want that. Who knows what the result of that would be? I don't know. It'd be hard pressed to be any worse than what we've got going now. Honestly, and I hope somebody hears this that will take it to heart. If I was in the shoes of the Board of Trustees and Dr. Denise Roach Davis specifically as it pertains to the district, I would be falling all over myself to link up with us. To link up with us. Our goals are supposed to be the same. And the only trouble that the Board of Trustees is going to get out of us is when we don't see the right actions being taken. So why wouldn't they want to link up with us? What's there to hide? Forgive the dogs. Forgive the dogs. They bark. I love my dogs. So anyway, if I'm in her shoes, I would be running to this group and linking up with this group and keeping us 100% in the loop as to what the Board of Trustees is trying to do and what their plans are and what their goals are and why they're not dealing with this obvious elephant in the room. Yeah, that's what I'd do. Because by not doing it, the ultimate outcome could be very painful for everybody. Because we're going to use the system, we're going to use the law, we're going to use anything and everything available to us to get improvement outcomes that are needed. That's just the bottom line. That's the short of it. And the same goes for the city. The city can stonewall. They are required by statute to honor our public information requests, and we will continue to do that. But if I was in their shoes, I'd be running to this group and saying, hey, look, our goals align with yours. We want a high-performing and excellent city. So why don't they? Why don't they? Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. My big boy, my giant schnauzer here, he was not happy that he was not in here with me. So he was not going to stop until I let him in here. So he's in here now. But anyway, I was talking about the city. The leadership in the city, it would be in their best interest to reach out to us and look to work with us and take seriously the stuff that we're bringing to their attention. It may not happen overnight, it may not happen in a week, month, who knows how long it's going to take. But eventually, the wheels of exposure and the wheels, call it justice or whatever you want to call it, are going to catch up. They're going to catch up. We're just seeing too many vacuums and performance gaps. I'm not going to say too much about this, but I am scheduled to meet with a council member on Wednesday. I'm not going to identify who it is, but I'm going to have a frank conversation with them. I know they're only one person on the council, but I'm going to have I'm going to lay it out. I gotta say what's on my heart. I got to say what's on my mind. I feel a responsibility that I'm representing a big majority of Cedar Hill residents who, for whatever reason, feel like they don't have a voice. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to keep this video short, so I'm going to stop there. But I just wanted to let you know what's on my mind. I'm just flabbergasted why both the city and especially the school system, I just don't get it. I don't get it. For my leadership training, if there are people who are out there that want to work with me, have the same goals as me, why wouldn't I want to link up with them? We're not the enemy. They may think we are because we're exposing them, but we're not. The nanosecond that they reach out in good faith and start showing that they have the same interest in mind and in their hearts for the betterment of the city that we do, hey, we'll change our tone. But in the meantime, we can't. We can't. We just can't. So anyway, folks, just a short one. Hope you're having a good day. Take care, and we'll catch up to you later. Take care.